Welcome to my French method meringue live demonstration in real time. This is my French meringue and I am adding in some gel food color. You have the option to add your color during the meringue process or right before you fold in, but don't overdo the colors because it's going to make your shells sticky. So at this point, we should be adding in 50% of our dry ingredients consisting of the almond flour and powdered sugar. Make sure that it has blended homogeneously. And now we're going to be beginning the light circular strokes round and round, and then counterclockwise, and then you fold in all the ingredients. So this is just like a choreography for me. It's like a dance. So now you lightly fold in all the ingredients. So round and round and round, clockwise, round, and then counterclockwise. Scrape everything from the sides of that bowl, and then you do this overlaying 3, 4, 5, 6, and then scrape everything clockwise again, and then overlaying 2, 3, and then add in the 50% of the dry ingredients. You don't want to overdo the first 50% because it's going to liquefy your macaron shell batter. And then you proceed once again with the round, counterclockwise, counterclockwise, under, over, under, over, overlay, under, over, under, scrape, scrape, scrape counterclockwise, overlay, under, over, round, counterclockwise, counterclockwise circular motion, and then overlay it, under, over, under, over, under, over in a counterclockwise motion. And again, scrape everything from the sides of the bowl. And I'm doing this type of strategy because I want to homogenize everything evenly, because if you do not do so, you will have lopsided shells, hollow shells, and weak shells. So just gather everything, and then at this point you want to start deflating the air. You cut and fold. Make sure you do not deflate your batter at the beginning of your macaronage process. And then you continue on with the overlaying, under, over, until you start seeing your batter getting smoother, shinier. At this point, you know you're almost done with the macaronage, and then you cut and fold, and then scrape counterclockwise, and then do the swerve to release some of the precious air from your meringue, and then you round and round, cut and fold, and then press very lightly onto the sides and bottom of the bowl, and this will make your macaron shells heavier, shinier, stronger. You can probably even do the mac drop like I demonstrate in some of my reels and videos. And at this point, we're gonna do the figure 8 test. If the batter runs continuously, you have to now begin to stop, and then you also need to do this thick honey slow motion ribboning test, and then scrape everything and stop. You better stop at this point. Don't overdo it. Then get your piping bag, and one indication that you've done the batter right is you don't have to push the batter to go into the piping bag. It's just gonna go on its own. It's ribboning in slow motion, and it's very shiny, but you know it's heavy, it's full, because it's gonna feel heavy when you lift up that particular piping bag. You're gonna know. And heavy, full, shiny batter yields shiny, full, no hollows, strong macaron shells. And right now I'm just making sure that I really scrape off the liquid gold or batter off of the KitchenAid Artisan bowl, and that particular bowl that I just used is actually deeper versus the Pro Lift bowl. So it's different strokes per bowl, and I'm gonna demonstrate that next time. So I hope that you learned something from this live macaronage demonstration. If you have any questions, please add a comment or direct message me. I'd love to be a part of your macaron journey, but try to master all three methods and learn the basic fundamentals of macaron baking, meringue, macaronage, and including resting and oven baking temperatures and time.